So everybody's saying this is a delightful episode. I can't wait to see. So we open with the Chip heifer and her starting a new bridal line. Best fiends and fast forward. So the Chip heifer talking about how her pig-faced husband helps her out naming dresses for her business. It's very Cordelia Stewart if you ask me. But she gonna say, I don't talk too much because I don't tell my business. Now Chip heifer, I'ma give you that. You don't tell your business, but you do talk too much. But you're boring when you talk too much. Why don't you tell some of your business? What do you fight with your coot over? I'd love to know. Meanwhile, across town, Kyle goes to see Sutton's new construction. Well, renovate. Sutton says, I've been trying to handle Erica with kid gloves, but when she pointed that fecal nail at my face, I was done, heifer. And calling me Miss Small Town. Honey, I'm sorry, but you sound like a hick tick on the back of a sleepy hound dog. You really do. Bless your heart. You thought you were bonding with Erica? You can't bond with a fraud. Okay, heifer. So Sutton says I'm ready for a real hardcore conversation with Heifer Jane. I'm going to tell her I'm not buying it. Are you really going to, or are you going to backpedal and pop that puh? Sutton is calling it like she sees it. She said, look, I'm not going to say it's impossible that this divorce is a sham. I may be Miss Small Town, but I know that the devil always comes knocking once you've made a deal. And she made a deal, bless her heart. Later that day, Erica goes over to Crystal's house for some free food because you know she's hungry. Oh my God, Kathy Hilton is joining. Now this is a scene worth watching. Yes. Oh God, I love Kathy. Oh my goodness, Kathy has these beautiful glasses and Kyle said, where did you get these? And she says, Baccarat. Oh, wow, that's rich. That's rich. Like none of these heifers are broke. He hanks. They are he hanks compared to Kathy Hilton. That is money. Oh, Garcelle's joining us too. So we sit down and have our crispy duck, and Garcelle said, this is nice. A small group is nice. A small group we can actually get along with. But we get to talking about Dorit going after Garcelle, and they're all like, we've all said Dorit is long-winded and boring. I mean, that's why she's the chip heifer. A chip is average. I mean, it can be cute at a party, but it's nothing you can make a meal out of. There's no substance. Now Erica wants to play the victim. What about me? I thought Sutton was kind to me. What about me? You want to put distance between us to protect you, but what about me? What about you? What about your lying, thieving, conniving ass? What about you? Please. She's like, look, I know my credit card numbers will go missing in a minute. You nothing but one sugar daddy away from a Marlowe. Well, now you a Marlowe. Hell, Marlowe wasn't out here, getting involved in lawsuits. Marlowe's business is up out the street. You could learn something from her. Her house is paid for and it's coot free. You had a coot in your house and it wasn't even your house. And it ain't your house now. Now it belongs to the trust in bankruptcy court. Court? See, you playing in court. Marlowe ain't never played in court. Well, she did, and then she finally got over it. She learned. But you learning now, heifer, and they playing for keeps. Kathy Hilton said, look, everybody got a skeleton in their closet. My family, they just all have to be out there along with my daughter's uterus. Oh, well, Kathy Hilton will hang out with me. She ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, because she's got Hilton money. Now, Sutton has money, but she ain't got Hilton money. But Sutton may have Hilton money. She just ain't going to let you know she has Hilton money. But Erica, who the hell knew you before you came on this show? I mean, the truth is you was, a whole shaking your tits at some club in Jersey, and then you moved to Beverly Hills and became, one of those cocktail waitresses / ladies of the evening, and you finally hit a lick with Tom. So nobody knew you. Nobody cared to know you. Your songs weren't on the radio. Only when you got on this show and with, stolen money from orphans and widows were you able to get yourself a little bit of a hit. I do not need to see Kyle and Mauricio. I'm happy for them. Yay, 25 years. Wonderful. You got kids, you got money. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love your houses. Love it all. Happy for you. I just don't need to see it. So Sutton and Garcelle are getting ready, and Sutton says, oh, it don't take me long to look beautiful. Honey, it's taken you all your life and you still ain't made it. However, Sutton and Garcelle are going to double team Erica. Sutton was like, Garcelle, I need you to have my back. And that's a lot of back. No hip, but a lot of back. No waist, but a lot of back. Oh my goodness, Kathy Hilton knows how to throw a party. Wow, this is the definition of elegance. Baccarat crystal. This table, it looks like it smells like joy and wealth. Not riches, but wealth. Wealth. Oh, I'm so impressed. And there are Baccarat gift bags. These are the parties I want to throw. I want to live in this kind of elegance. So Rinna shows up giving us 90s realness, and I'm not mad. Maybe 80s realness, actually. 80s realness with that helmet of hair. But she can rock it. The suit could fit much better. It looks like you're taking it back after you do this scene, which you probably are with your cheap ass. Dorit, I'm so sick of you in this nasty little braid. Stop wearing it. Crystal shows up looking like a black widow going to her third husband's funeral and trying to pick up her fourth, who was her third's business partner. Sutton came in looking like a hot peanut in that orange coat. Oh, now Erica want to be nice to Garcelle. Did Josephine Baker walk in? Girl, shut up. Where's your apology? Let's get your Josephine apology. It is so nice to see all the girls go gaga over Kathy Hilton's real money and real staff. Even Lisa Vanderpump didn't have this. They might have like one little housekeeper. They don't have staff. So Sutton tries to clear the air with Erica, and Erica's like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't. Because she's going to ask you the hard questions and get to your lies. And you're afraid that you will answer something on camera that in court will be Exhibit A. So Dorit says, as we start dinner after this amazing caviar pie, not to hijack the conversation, but Garcelle, Kathy says, hold on, let me stop you. I want us to enjoy this $10,000 meal I put together, so you save your little Housewives bullshit until after we've eaten the good food, okay? Okay. So Rinna says, okay, we've got this bell. Let's pass the bell. If you have anything you need to hash out, when you have the bell, you have the floor. Okay, shit stirrer. So, of course, Rinna gives Sutton the bell first. And Sutton says, I just want to have this conversation with Erica. And Erica says, look, I have nothing to say. I was respectfully telling you your opinion don't mean shit. Sutton says, well, I have the bell, Erica. I'm speaking. I don't give a fuck what you have. You have to stop speaking to me that way. Or what? Or what? Or what? Or nothing. The nothing that you have in your bank account, honey. That nothing. Do you want me to be quiet, Erica? Because I'm asking you the same questions you're going to have to answer under oath. You're concerned about what I think of you, which is why I'm Miss Small Town, which is insulting to all small towns. And small towns be cute. But you do gotta watch that ass, though. I can't believe it, but Dorit is making some sense. She said, Erica, look, your life does affect us because in every article, our names are dragged into it. Dead ass. Erica said there's going to be a day when this is all behind me. And I'll remember those that were against me. Okay, Alexis Crappington. Or I'm sorry, Alexis Brokington. Then Garcelle tried to talk some sense into her. She's like, now, girl, you've got to know that this could affect us. We could be subpoenaed. That's human nature. No, it isn't. You can let go of me, Garcelle. Girl, you just are so afraid somebody's going to ask you something that you can't answer and they going to play it in court. And this is your only check. Child, Erica is going for a soap opera role. How do you think I feel? I feel worse. Look at me, Dorit. I need you to be here for me. Single tear. I mean, it's piss poor acting. You could be in something Tyler Perry. There's always a role for a white hoe, which is what you are, Blanche, which is what you are. And you were out of work hoe at that. A hoe in debt. Debt. Daddy boo. So Kyle says, well, this was really all about Sutton being honest with you. To tell you the truth, I don't know how Dorit got in the mix. It's because you shut Sutton down because you don't want to have a conversation. I'm going to need you to go on and fess up and tell this heifer what you said you was going to say, which is why we all gathered together here today. Tell this heifer you think she's a liar. So Sutton tries to say, oh, I asked all my hard questions at the dinner. And Kyle said, heifer, you said you was going to tell Erica she was a liar and the truth wasn't in her. Kyle said, look, you said she lied about the accident and that was a red flag to you. Fess, heifer, fess. You said you'd say it in her face, so say it to her face. Say it, girl. Say it, girl. Erica Jane said, I am not a liar. Well, no, honey, you've lied. Sutton said, well, what am I saying, though? That I don't trust 100% of everything that you say? How can I believe all the bullshit? Come on. I was born that night, not last night. You're calling me a liar and I'm not a liar. No, she's setting your butt up for court. That's what she's doing, quiet as it's kept. That's why Erica getting so pissed. Do you know something about my life that I don't? I'm really intrigued to know. You need to shut the fuck up, Sutton. You have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing. All right, well, that was the shit. I will see you next week for more of Erica's Lies.